Is there a chance you could do the opposite of the cutting characters video, aka could you add one character to every series?
I thought that the whole point of cutting was to flex on the obligatory smasher adding characters video that everyone—
I don't mind being a hypocrite for a day. If I could add one character to the Super Mario Bros. Series, it would be Petey Piranha. He is one of my favorite recurring villains in this series, and he has some solid Smash history behind him as well. I miss a lot of the GameCube era Mario characters. It'd make me so happy to see one of them come back in Smash, giving us another villain in Petey Piranha. For Donkey Kong, you already know where I'm going with this. I've definitely talked about this before. We gotta give Donkey Kong its female representation with Wrinkly Kong. Although you'd probably want to get her before she died. Now, there is certainly no right answer for who you would add for the Legend of Zelda series. So many legendary characters have come from this franchise, but if I have to pick my personal favorite to add to this game, there's really only one choice for me. I am adding Theme Park Link. Now you see, what makes Theme Park Link different from the Links we already have in Smash is that he can actually attack his enemies with a bow and arrow. And he can actually hold down the fire button to charge his arrow for a more powerful shot. For Metroid, I gotta give it up for my guy Crocomire. I just think he's a really cute dude, and I specifically want to get the Crocomire, you know, like, yeah, stop right there, yeah, that's Sprite, that's the Crocomire I want in Smash. For a new Yoshi character, I'm actually going to use this slot to bring back a character that we lost from Smash 4. Where did Black Yoshi go? We lost Black Yoshi for this thing? That Yoshi looks like he's going to give me a hangnail if I touch him. Kirby is kinda tricky to talk about. You know, Sakurai has said before that he doesn't really want to add a lot of Kirby characters and make it seem like he has some sort of bias for his own series. So I think out of respect for Sakurai, I'm gonna take the Kirby nominee and use this spot to just double up on my Petey Piranha request, just to really lock that one in. Now for Star Fox, I think it'd be a lot of fun if we could get back Melee Fox. Bring over Fox from Melee, give him the Melee engine, mechanic, physics, all of it. I really want to see a Melee character mess up Ultimate characters. I don't think this is truly going to be Smash Ultimate until we get a character with a Frame 1 shine. Now, there are a lot of Pokemon to choose from, and I've made it no secret that I'm not the biggest Pokemon guy, so I'm not really sure what direction I should go with it. Earthbound has one of my personal favorite villains in all of gaming, and not only are they iconic, but I would be just utterly fascinated to see how Smash Bros. Would decide to translate this enemy into Smash Bros. Gameplay. So just for that curiosity alone, this slot is definitely going to the worthless Protoplasm. For F-Zero, I gotta give it up to my guy Waluigi, definitely the best character to play as if you're going on Big Blue. With Ice Climbers, it was a really tough race. There are some all-time great, iconic video game characters that we all know and love that come from Ice Climbers lore. But when I really got down to it, I truly think the only Ice Climber character that works for me is Junko Tabe, the first woman to ever scale Mount Everest. Just throwing a little extra bone to female representation there. Guys, I have to be honest with you, I couldn't decide just one character to add from Fire Emblem. You know, my mind was torn, so I came up with a few. I hope you don't mind me adding a few characters to Fire Emblem. There's so many characters that really deserve to be in Smash from this series. You know, you got someone that I would personally really love, like Dimitri. My favorite weapon on Byleth is Eridbar, so just give us the character that wields that weapon, make that his whole moveset. That'd be really cool. But you know, I thought maybe it's time to throw another bone to the classic fans. Maybe we gotta give Hector a shot in Smash like a lot of people talk about. And you know, you can really just keep going down the list of Fire Emblem characters that maybe should get added to Smash. Lloyd Irving, Reen Schwarzer, Ryu. Of course, you got Marth from Fire Emblem 1. Really, if Smash could just add all of these Fire Emblem characters in one single challenger pack for us, I think then the Fire Emblem franchise would finally have complete representation. Now, Game & Watch is tough because Mr. Game & Watch essentially represents every single character from the Game & Watch series. So if we could just pull a little note from the Pac-Man textbook of character design, just take Mr. Game & Watch, slap a bow on her head, call her Mrs. Game & Watch, and make her the exact same moveset. And make her slightly faster and slightly weaker. Because that is how you design female characters in fighting games, don't you know? Female representation! For Kid Icarus, with all the great Kid Icarus characters we've gotten in this game, I think a lot of us have been waiting to complete the reunion and bring the legendary Captain and the Game Master from the Kid Icarus series into Smash Ultimate. Just what a fantastic reunion that would be for Nintendo fans everywhere. For Warioware, I'm gonna say just go home. All of you Warioware characters, why on earth is Warioware the series that Wario was attributed to and not Wario Land? Give me Captain Syrup, man. Just delete Warioware from this page and make it Wario Land. Gosh dang it, those games were good. Now for Metal Gear, I would really appreciate if we could get Raiden from PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. So my favorite thing about MGR Raiden is how it completely negates and destroys the super satisfying character resolution that guy got in Metal Gear Solid 4, and also just the classic music that he would bring with him. I think an epic grand final showdown of Mii Brawler versus Pikachu would work great with some Metal Gear Rising music in the background. Now we're on to Pikmin. Sakurai? Sakurai. Mr. Sakurai, I'm sorry. Make Alf an Echo Fighter. You made this piece of bread her own separate slot on the roster. You gave us 2 Marios, 2 Pikachus, 3 Links, but you couldn't free Alf from his alternate costume prison, make him an Echo Fighter, and give him Rock Pikmin. Some people just don't know how hard it is to be a Pikmin fan. Just in general, I mean. For Sonic the Hedgehog, you know, Sonic doesn't really have any big, iconic characters besides Sonic that really deserve to get into Smash or would make people that excited, so I think I'm just gonna skip this section. Rob's not even a video game character, man. What am I supposed to do with that? I want Sub-Zero. Can I have Sub-Zero? Now, Animal Crossing is a series that certainly has its fair share of beloved characters, but for my money, you gotta go all the way back to Animal Crossing 1 to find my preferred next Animal Crossing character, the Excitebiker from Excitebike. Now, I do adore the Mega Man games, some of my all-time favorite platformers. But for this one, I actually dug into my fighting game roots a little bit. You know, thanks to being a Capcom series, some Mega Man characters have truly become all-time beloved greats in the fighting game world, thanks to the crossover fighting games that Capcom makes. And I think it'd be really great to give one of these side Mega Man characters that has become so beloved in other fighting games a shot in Smash. So really, the Mega Man character that would get me really excited to see in Smash would be Servbot. For Wii Fit, I think the character I would want to add is my grandma. She's a really nice lady. She was the one that bought Wii Fit and used it for a week before packing it away forever just like everyone else did. Punch-Out's another one with so many standout classic characters. So many that I'd be delighted to see. But you know, for how important he is to the series, often serving as the final boss for a number of Punch-Out games, I think my choice might have to go to Mr. Sandman, who I feel could work really well as a Bayonetta echo. Now, when talking about another character for the Mii fighters, I assume a lot of people often just invent a new type of Mii that you can create. But I don't really care about that. Can you just make my Mii sword fighter Nerp a playable character on everyone's roster? Please make my OC canon, Mr. Sakurai. Ah, Pac-Man, another no-brainer. Definitely gotta go with Waluigi from those Mario Kart arcade games. The character I would add to the Xenoblade Chronicles series is Elma. The character I would add from the Street Fighter series is Makoto. The character I would add to the Final Fantasy VII series is Wedge. The character I would add to the Bayonetta series... I'm gonna be honest, I played Bayonetta 1, and literally every character that I remember from that game is already in Smash in some way, shape, or form, so, this guy looks fun. So if we're gonna talk about iconic Splatoon characters, really the first character that comes to mind when I think about Splatoon is, the guy that did this.
Splatoon 2.
At the Nintendo Switch January reveal event. Now, I gotta be honest with you guys, I've only played the first Castlevania game with Simon Belmont, but I do really look forward to the day that I get to play Symphony of the Night. I've heard so many great things about it. So even though I don't really know much about Castlevania, if you could add the funny guy from the bad voice acting meme, I think that'd be pretty funny. Now, of course, there are tons of incredibly beloved characters from the Persona series you could grab. Minato Arasato, Yu Narukami, Goro Akechi. So of course I'm not picking any of those degenerates. Let's see, I think if I'm gonna pick a Persona character that's going to make absolutely no one happy, it'd probably have to be Boy with Earring. the protagonist of the first Persona game that no human being has actually played. For Dragon Quest, I gotta be honest again, when I see Toriyama characters in Smash, it just reminds me how much I want to see Chrono. Then for Banjo-Kazooie, give me this burping pirate guy, who I found so incredibly detestable that he caused me to stop playing the game the first time I dropped it. Now for Terry. If I could give Terry one more character from his series, it would definitely be Capcom vs SNK 2 releasing on all modern platforms. And finally, we're on to the last franchise that we have in Smash currently, that would be ARMS. Min Min is perfect representation for ARMS, so don't add anyone else. Alright guys, don't say I never did anything for you.